to have little chicks. So for the little chick or little tiny duck, just going to use a number 4 tip and pipe a bulb and bring it back. Oops. Now that one didn't come out very good. Let's do that again. You can see I did one over there. Bulb and bring it back. There we go. Then we can give them a little wing. And then just a bulb for the head. Kind of come on forward here. And if you want, you can bring a nose out, do a beak, or you can just leave it plain, which is how I like to leave it. Now, if you end up with tails or something on your icing that you don't like, just dip your finger into cornstarch and pat it down, and it won't stick, and get rid of any nasty little ridges you don't like on there. Next, I'm going to show you a bunny. This is just a basic little bunny, and we're just going to start with his ears. Okay, I'm making a little tiny bunny here, so I'm just using a tip 2 for a small one. Pipe a bulb and come down. And I'm just going to do 2 of them. Okay, and then for his body, I would normally use a number 4, which of course I don't have. So I'm going to use a bigger one. This is an 8. I'm going to pipe his body here, bring it up, and then I'm going to do his head. Just a little tiny bunny. And then if you want to do little arms or legs, I'm going to pipe those on last. And I'm going to just switch back to the number 2 with a solid pressure. Okay, if I want to do his legs, I can do little legs. I'm going to part right there, a little leg. That's really going to get, the bottom's really going to kind of get buried because he's going to be sitting in the grass. So you're not really going to see his legs. So you can pipe the legs, not pipe the legs. Not do a bunny. One last thing I do want to show you. When he dries up just a little bit, actually I like to put little puffy cheeks on him. You know how they have those little puffy cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on my bunny that's kind of dried up here a little bit. And this is a number 2. And just squeeze and give it a little twirl. Again, you get those little dogtails, just put your finger in a little cornstarch and tap it, and that'll get rid of the little points. Okay? Now you want to have some flowers. One thing about the eggs is you want to have some height in them. You can put a tree in there. You can paint on the background of your egg. What I did is I actually wanted to make some hyacinth tall type flowers. I'm going to show you some of them here. I did them ahead of time. But I'm going to show you how to make these. These are really cute flowers. And they'll stick in. And how I did these is I used spaghetti. As you can tell, you can see the spaghetti at the bottom here. And all I did was take a little bit of frosting. In this case, I'm just going to use the yellow. You're not going to see it. And here you can see I used white. You're not going to see it, but this is a number 4 tip. And you can stick the spaghetti in there pretty good and just squeeze and it comes out. And see, it coats the spaghetti with frosting. Gives it a nice base for the flowers to stick to when I start to do the flowers. Okay? So I'm just going to set that there. I'm going to go ahead and break that off. Actually, get my lavender here. This is a tip 14, nice and small. And I'm going to go ahead and start from the base and go up. And just make little stars. So you're just going to squeeze and stop, squeeze and stop. And I'm just going to do 2 right next to each other here. Okay, just on up. And one on the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the back side.